Hello, my name is Mike and welcome to One Man's Junk. Okay guys, so we have a bumper episode for you this week. We've got some things to catch up on that I promised you. We've got some of my favorite finds from the wild, some of my general finds. We've got some finds on card. But before we do all that, I'm sure you've noticed, yes. So we're just going to jump the gun. This is in fact, of course, one of my finds of the day. But that's not true. This is actually one of my finds of a lifetime. I believe it was from a video rental store that closed down. Of course, it is vintage. It's original from the movie. It is missing a few little pieces here. It is missing the rest of the stand here. Unfortunately, there is some damage there, but it is, I mean, I'm speechless. When I found this, I'm sure if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen the photo. This is hands down one of my, like I said, speechless. It's gorgeous. So certainly, guys, never mind find of the day, that's definitely find of the decade. We love that. Okay guys, here's a little special treat. I would like to show you something that I hold dearly in my collection. So may I present here, we have two Masters of the Universe, mint in box, ink stampers. Not only that, they're glow in the dark, and you may notice they're in a foreign language. That's because they are in fact Italian release. I have a feeling these were released only in Italy, and the reason why I held them so dearly is I actually found them myself in the wild in a toy store in Italy a few years ago when I was visiting. So of course these are never for sale. The card is a little bit beat up, but I mean the figures themselves are great. As you can see, mint on card, never opened, and best of all, like I said, they do glow in the dark as well. Oh, how about these? This is a lovely find. So as I'm sure you're aware, I love Ghostbusters. It's from the 80s, especially the real Ghostbusters. I thought the animated show was just phenomenal. These two spitballs here, so of course they do shoot water. But the reason I was drawn to them, of course, is because they're very reminiscent of Mad Balls. So in my mind, these would be Ghostbuster Mad Balls. And I actually bought these from a good friend of mine, Ryan Bauer. Thank you, Ryan. Okay, so first of all, how's this? Yeah, not really a general find, is it? This is in fact Tonka Power Lords. It is a vehicle. I did pick this up close from a toy store. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of damage here to this handle here, and it is missing. There's a little a green cover here, but it's a very rare piece, something you never see. Power Lords vehicle, so very rare. Oh, look at these guys. I found not one, but several Black Star figures here. So some interesting ones here. This is actually the first time I've actually seen him, never mind held him. He's actually comes with a translucent armor. I believe he's like a cat or some kind, or a tiger. But that's a lovely little find, and here's another companion as well. So, yes, you guys know I love Crystar. I think this must be the third one in the third week running that I found of this lava man here. But I did find this wizard, and included with the wizard was this accessory. Ooh, here's one you don't see very often. This is Eugene Tackleberry, but this is the second series, the SWAT outfit. Ooh, here's a lovely little pickup. So here we have some He-Man knockoffs. These would be the Galaxy Warriors. So we got two here, almost complete. You know, they have the armor, they got the shield, no accessory. I picked up another one with loose legs, but I have a little secret for you. This is actually repairable. Most people don't know this, but you can actually repair these almost as easily as you can repair a G.I. Joe figure or, say, a vintage He-Man figure. The key is to actually, well, first of all, you need to snap this elastic band. You need to get a G.I. Joe style O-ring. You push the pins out here, halfway, and then you just loop it. I'll show you a before and after. Here's a great little find, guys. I actually found these just this morning, so this is fresh from the wild. Yes, I mentioned Mad Balls earlier. Have a look at these, guys. These are, well, they are Mad Balls, but they're not Mad Balls like the one I showed you. These are knockoffs, they're KOs. These are released by Soma, and they are wind-ups, so they're actually really cool. And here it is, guys. It's toxic time. So, what did we find this week? We found another Dr. Killamoff, so I think that must be the 25th one. We found the backpack for Dr. Killamoff. Found another Radiation Ranger. But these are some really spectacular little finds. We have Toxie's belt, we have Toxie's shield, and we even have one of Toxie's grenades. We have a no-zone gun, we have a headbanger gun, and then these are really good. So these belong to the vehicle. Alright, first up here are some easy ones. Yes, we have 3 Silverhawk accessories. We have Tallyhawk, I believe that's Stronghold, and that's Bluegrass here. So fairly easy to spot in terms of accessories here. You know, you can see the wings, the birds, they clip on. So of course, yep, Silverhawks, LJN. Let's go with something a little trickier. How about these? Yes, so you may not recognize those. That's because it's from a line that actually didn't do terribly well. It's released by Kenner. The figures are the same scale as Dino Riders and Mask Kenner, and that is in fact Bone Age. Yes, Bone Age. So I will show you a picture of what those figures look like. Really cool and really similar to, you know, your Dino Riders and Mask. So I found this guy here. Okay, doesn't look like much. Yes. But I also found this guy handy. And now the mystery is clearer. Correct, it is in fact a Robocop accessory. Oh, and what about this? We found some more. Do we have any guesses? That's right, Matchbox Pee Wee Herman. And these came in a 3-pack. Sorry, this was a triple pack, so we've got one missing, and I'll show you the picture right now. But these are quite cool little minifigures. Need a little clean, of course. Oh, that's a bonza find. Look at that. Vintage Robotech helmet. I believe that's for Rick. Some lovely Mask Kenner accessories here. We have a mask. This goes to one of the back of the vehicles. There's a barrel that sits in here. I actually really need that piece, so that's really cool. I think I might have completed that now. And finally, we found this here too. So that's 3 Mask Kenner accessories. And this one here belongs to the Formula 1 car that becomes like a kind of glider jet. And this belongs to Miles Mayhem. I believe also the Split Seconds. Okay, we've got a nice Thundercats bundle too. We have a Snarf, a pencil holder. We have a pretty much complete Monkeyan. We just need the figure now. We got his helmet and his mace. And we even found a Mumbra dagger. How about this one, guys? Now, I found this one here, and it was annoying me. I almost didn't make the video because I couldn't figure it out. But, yep, I did. I figured it out. It's actually from Mighty Max. And it's one of the actual action figure play sets. So I'll show you the picture. It's the Cobra one. This is Tyco Battletech, which I have mentioned before, but they're fairly easy to spot. I mean, I'm sure you can see it there on your screen. This is glowing. Here's one you should know. That's right. It's even marked Mattel for you, so there's a little hint. It's from Snake Mountain, and actually this is one of the net holders. Here's 2 that you've probably seen in the wild quite often. These are actually from Leonard Corpse from the Space Force. You may remember one of my finds of the week a few months ago. That's right, it's from the Superpowers Calabac vehicle. I told you, once you know this accessory, you're going to find it quite a lot. I have seen it a few times before I finally identified it. We have a lovely Battle Beast weapon here. Battle Beast weapons, fairly easy to identify because they actually have a number on them. So you see, that actually belongs to figure number 21. You know I love my Rock Lords. Well, I was fortunate enough to find some Rock Lords accessories. I can't remember the name exactly who they belong to, but I do know that they are Rock Lord accessories. Oh, and finally, how about that? Very innocuous looking piece that actually belongs to Beast Wars, and I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that belongs to Megatron the Shark version. Okay guys, it's that time again. It's finds of the day. We had a rich week of picking, guys. We found some absolute gems. So let's just dive right in. First of all, we found this here. So this is actually Warlord. And you may recognize the mold. Yes, that's right. It is a He-Man knockoff, and it is in fact Remco. Remco, who did, Conan. They did the Warrior Beasts. Did you say Warrior Beasts? Yes, I even got a Warrior Beast as well. So you see the mold is very similar. And then we have this awesome figure here. I dare not guess his name. You'll notice he's similar to the others. That's because, in fact, it's a Zola World figure who they actually acquired the rights to release a figure that has a likeness to this Remco mold, and this is one of them. Sorry, it is a vintage Voltron, a bubble shooter, bubble blower. I've never actually seen one, so this is quite exciting. I haven't even researched it. I was just so excited I threw it in the box just to show you guys. Oh, here's a lovely find. So this is from the toy show this weekend. It is Tron Warrior 3, but he's complete. So the figure in itself is not terribly rare, but his accessory is very rare. It's very hard to find. And just so you know, just in case you're wondering how you can tell whether it's a reproduction or not, it's actually stamped Japan on it, and of course it glows in the dark. And how about these guys, just when you thought you couldn't love Z-Bots anymore, it turns out that there's quite a few combiners. So there's a series of Z-Bots. It was 3 bots in one packet, and they would combine to make one big vehicle such as this. What do you think this one? So those are great additions to my Z-Bot collection. Hey, so when I found the Z-Bots, I thought I found a few other Z-Bots. These two guys here. But I was pleasantly surprised to find that those are actually Trash Bag Bunch. So, we found this here. So you know how much I love my Arco Otherworld. Well, this is actually a bendy, also from Arco, but this was the other line they did. I believe it was called Robot Force. Not Robert Force, Robot Force. Here's a lovely find, Major Matt Mason. It's also a bendy figure released by Mattel. It's actually got quite some age to it. It's from the late 60s, but this is really cool extraterrestrial bendy. Found a Mattel Food Fighter. Yes, I do collect these. I do have quite a few of them. They're becoming increasingly popular. Again, it's all part of that, that gross out culture, that kind of toxic Crusaders, Trash Bag Punch, Z-Bots, Food Fighters. Okay guys, and just to wrap up here, we're going to wrap up with something that we don't usually wrap up on. Accessories? So, the eagle-eyed ones amongst you may have recognized these accessories. If you haven't, well, this one here is in fact a Mutu accessory for the Blaster Hawk. There you go. And here's another one. Yes, it's the Swamp Thing Transducer. I picked this up a few weeks ago. I picked it up cheap because of course it was missing the pieces, missing the wires. I have these wires downstairs. And then this goes. Isn't that great? So folks, thank you for all the kind messages and support. Make sure to subscribe and make sure to share the video. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. You have a good one.